Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Make It Yourself. A very happy new year to everybody. Today we're going to learn how to make this really simple and easy crochet bookmarks. You can make them in various colors and you can use up your scrap yarns to make this project since you do not require much yarn for it. So I'll be diving right into the pattern, so please refer to the description on more details of things needed to make this pattern. We're going to start off by making a slip knot, and after making the slip knot we are going to make a chain of 14. So this is a slip knot. Now chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Now we are going to slip stitch back into the very first chain. So insert your hook into the very first chain and make a slip stitch. We will be marking this stitch, so you can use a yarn of different color or a stitch marker and mark the stitch. Now we are going to make a chain of 3, chain 1, chain 2 and chain 3. Into the next stitch we are going to make one treble crochet. To make a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the stitch, pull a loop through it and pull through 2 loops for the first set, the second set and the third set. So make another treble crochet into the next stitch, pull a loop through the stitch, pull through 2 loops, pull through the next set of 2 loops and the third set of 2 loops. Make the third treble crochet in the next stitch. So pull through 2 loops, pull through the next set of 2 loops and pull through the last set of 2 loops. Now into the next 3 stitches you'll be making 3 double crochet. So this is the first double crochet, then the second double crochet in the next stitch and the third double crochet in the next stitch. Now you're going to make a chain of 1 and then you're going to make a treble crochet in the next stitch, pull through the first set, the second set and the third set. Now chain 1, and now we're going to continue the same pattern on the other side but in the reverse manner. So we start off with 3 double crochet. This is the first and this is the second double crochet, followed by the third double crochet. Then we're going to make 3 treble crochets in the next 3 stitches. So this is the first treble crochet, and the second treble crochet, and followed by the third treble crochet. So after making the third treble crochet, which would be in the last stitch of the round, we are going to make a chain of 3, chain 1, chain 2 and chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into the stitch that is the first stitch where we had marked it. So make a slip stitch through the very first stitch which we have already marked it for ease of finding the stitch, and then chain 1 and pull the yarn tie to make a knot and then trim off. Now we have 2 tail yarns, so we are going to turn our pattern to the wrong side, and into the wrong side We can either use a needle or you can use a smaller crochet hook. So turn it to the wrong side, and into this side you can stitch in the tail yarn. I'm using a smaller crochet hook and pulling the tail yarns through a few of the existing stitches until I feel that the yarn is secure. And once I feel that the yarn is secure, I'm gonna trim it off. You can also dab a bit of glue to the ends to make sure that the tail yarn does not come off. So similarly for the other tail yarn also, you pull it through few of the existing stitches, and after passing it through few stitches you can trim it off. So this is one side of the heart. We are going to make two similar um, pieces. So this is the first piece. I'm going to use the exactly same pattern to make the second piece. So here I have the second piece and I am at the very last stitch where I'm going to slip stitch it to the first stitch of the round. And after the slip stitch I'm going to chain one, and here the only difference is I'm going to leave a longer tail yarn before I trim the yarn off. So once I trim this yarn off, I am going to first stitch in the tail yarn. So the shorter tail yarn that we have, using a smaller crochet hook or a needle, stitch it into the wrong side of the uh, piece. And once this tail yarn is stitched in, the longer tail yarn that we had left is we are going to use it to stitch the center part of both of these two pieces. So use a needle and thread in a needle, and when you connect the two pieces together, make sure the wrong sides are facing each other. And now we're going to stitch the center part of the two pieces together. There is no right or wrong way in stitching the pieces together. So insert your needle to pass through the stitches of both the pieces, and then continue this such that the two pieces are connected together. We will continue this until you reach the very first stitch. So here we are trying to connect or close the inner side of the heart. So once you reach the very first stitch, you can make a knot out there. So make a knot here and pull the yarn tight, and then pass it through the inner side of the heart and then trim it off. Now this yarn we are trimming it off here because it's going to get hidden once we stitch the outer border as well. So here the heart is almost done. We are going to now first make the tail of the bookmark and then connect it to this main heart. So to make the tail, we are going to first make a slip knot. So once the slip knot is done, we are going to make a chain of 13. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now into the very next stitch, make 3 single crochets, and again into the very next stitch make 3 single crochets. So here the pattern is simple. We have 12 stitches into which we are going to make 3 single crochets in each of the stitches. So as you continue making these 3 single crochets, you will notice that the pattern turns to coil. So this is the end of the bookmark. So continue this pattern till you reach the last stitch. and by the time you reach the last stitch you will have a curly Q pattern ready. So here we are making the last 3 single crochets in the 12 or the last stitch. After the 3 single crochets we are going to make a chain of 50. You can reduce or increase the length of the chain based on how long you want the bookmark to be. So here I'm making a chain of 50. Once I am done making this long chain, I'm going to connect it to the bottom of the heart. So complete making the chain here first. So here I'm done with making the chain. There is a tail yarn near the curly Q, so you're going to use a needle or a smaller crochet hook and stitch it into a few of the existing stitches in the curly Q. And like I said, you can also dab a bit of glue once you are done stitching in so that the tail yarn does not poke out. So once you are done stitching in the tail yarn, we are going to connect the top of this chain to the bottom part of the heart pattern. Now let me show you how to connect this chain to the heart. So take the heart applique, and as you can see we had made a treble crochet at the bottom part, so we are going to insert our hook into the inner loops of this treble crochet. So insert your hook into the inner of the first stitch and the inner loop of the second stitch so that you have 2 loops. Now pull the chain, long chain, pull the loop of the chain, long chain through these 2 loops and then make a slip stitch. Now for the rest of the pattern we are going to again make slip stitches, but we are only going to insert our hook into the inner loops of the stitches. So connect both the sides but using only the inner loops. So make a slip stitch. Similarly insert your hook into the inner loops of the next set of stitches and make a slip stitch. Insert your hook into the inner loops and make a slip stitch, and continue this till you reach the center of the heart. So we're going to do this over all the stitches. So if you remember, towards the end we have a chain of 3 on both sides. So even over this chain of 3 we are going to only insert our hook into the inner loop of these chains and then slip stitch them together. So this is the bottom loop. Insert your hook through the inner loops and make a slip stitch. Now this is the second chain of the chain of 3. Insert your hook into the inner loops and make a slip stitch, and this is the third chain of the chain 3. Insert your hook into the inner loops and make a slip stitch. Now from here what we are going to do is we are going to pull and leave a very long tail yarn. This amount of yarn that you need to leave should be enough to stitch the remaining part of the heart together. Now what we're going to do is we are going to wrap this yarn through the center. So this is the top part of the heart and we are going to wrap it around this center part 3 times. So first round, the second round, and wrap it around one more time. This is the third round. So what this does is this gives the nice dent or the shape to the heart. Now we're going to continue the remaining part in a similar manner what we did on the other side. So we are going to connect the inner loops together through slip stitches again. So insert your hook into the first stitch and insert your hook into the second stitch. Use the inner loops alone, and now pull the tail yarn through it, and we're going to now continue making slip stitches through the remaining part as well. So connect the inner loops together, pull a loop through it and make a slip stitch. Connect the inner loops of the stitches of both sides together and make a slip stitch. So we'll continue this on each and every stitch of the two pieces together until we reach the bottom of the or the bottommost part of the heart. So we have few more stitches. Let's continue slip stitching them together. So we are left with two more stitches and we are connecting them together. Once we are done with the last stitch here, you can chain one and okay, so sorry, this is the last stitch. You can pull the yarn out and now using a needle stitch it to the tip or of the chain, and then you can make a knot. So pass the needle through any of the stitch and make a knot so that the yarn does not come off, and now insert the needle through the center of the pattern and then trim it off. Why we did is so that the tail yarn gets hidden on the inner side of the heart. So here our heart pattern is ready. You can fluff the heart on both the sides like the way I've shown you here. You can also spray some fabric stiffener to make the heart retain its shape, and as you can see it's a very easy pattern, and you can make use of scrap yarn to make a ton of these bookmarks and use them for gifting purpose as well. I really hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I would really love to hear back from you, so do leave a comment on suggestions or your feedback. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Please subscribe if you have not already subscribed and click on the bell icon for notifications on new videos, and give me a thumbs up if this video was useful. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.